Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Law Luxury Makeup. For today's video, we are reviewing the brand new Tom Ford Quad in Hazy Sensuality. So if you're curious to see how I created both of these eye looks and my thoughts on this brand new quad, keep watching. Today we're going to be talking about the brand new Tom Ford Quad Hazy Sensuality. Here is what it looks like. You do get the plastic covering. It does come with two little brushes. I did already take those out. Here is what the shadows look like before any swatching or touching of them. They are really, really pretty. This is definitely a color story that I am interested in. Peach Dawn was pretty, but it's not a color story that I would reach for that often. This Hazy Sensuality is definitely a color story that I am interested in and that I would reach for. So I'm really, really excited to use it today and to create two separate eye looks for you, just like I did in my previous video. I will also swatch it, do some swatch comparisons up against other quads that I have in my collection and see if there's anything similar. So I'm going to swatch it. I'm going to start here and do all four shades. That looks like a beautiful, beautiful kind of pinkish rosy champagne shade. I'm so excited for that. Here is another light shade. This one's got a little bit more golden in it. And then we've got a pink. And then last is a brown. So that is the color story that we are working with. I think that it is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I am really, really excited to use it today. So I do already have on all of my makeup with the exception of the eyeshadow. I will link down below everything that I am wearing. I do have my eyes primed already. I am using the Tom Ford Emotion Proof Primer. I'm going to go in with a fluffy blending brush. This is the Rose & Ben E29. And I'm going to start with this pink and pick that up and take it into the crease. Now that is really pretty. And what I like about this brush is that it's very, very big. I'm able to cover more eye space in a single swoop. So it's very quick. Very, very quick. And that's what I really like about it. So I will add just a little bit more. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. I take a Marc Jacobs crease brush and go into that brown shade. And we'll place this on the outer corner. This morning when I checked, this quad was still available at Neiman Marcus. And I will definitely link that down below if it is still available. Take a Sonia G Builder. I'm going to go into the pinkish of the shimmers, or those light shades. I'm going to take that fluffy blending brush and I'm going to go back into that pink, pick up just a little bit with my brush, and then sweep it through the crease again. And take a rougher number 26, go into that brown and take it under my eye. And then up to that outer corner and just build it up. That is so pretty. I really, really like it. I really, really do. You guys know when I did my video on Peach Dawn, it really, the shades kind of all blended together. Now, I'm going to be honest, these top two shades, I'm sure after being applied, are going to look pretty similar. But we'll see. I'm going to use the more gold one on my other eye when I do that eye look so we can kind of compare. But my guess is they're going to look pretty similar. I will go line my eye, put mascara on, and then I will come back and I will create another eye look on my left eye. Here's that first eye look. I really, really love it. This is definitely a look I would create during my everyday makeup looks. This is what I would reach for. This is what I would create to go to work. I think it is absolutely beautiful. So now we're going to go in and create another eye look. I'm going to take that same Marc Jacobs, the crease brush, and I'm going to go into the brown. And we're going to use the brown as the crease shade on this eye. Now this is his wet dry formula, so you could use it wet or dry. I prefer it dry, but you could definitely use it wet. I'm going to take a Sonia-G Worker Pro and go into this pink. Now just like his other quad, Peach Dawn, this does have a 12-month shelf life and it is made in Italy. So I'm just placing this pink shade on my lower lid. I think it's a combination of the brush as well as going over some of that brown, but the pink is definitely more vibrant and more pigmented than when I used it on my right eye. I'm going to go in with the clean side of that Sonia-G Builder, and I'm going to go into that lighter shade that has a little bit more of the gold in it. And I'm just going to place that in the middle of the eye. So I'm going to take a BK Beauty 207 and go into that same shade and just pop that in the inner corner. Take that same rougher number 26, I'll go into the brown and go underneath the eye. These shadows are blending so nicely. I'm really, really impressed. I'm also going to take it into the pink and take a little bit of that pink under the eye as well. I really, really like it. So I'm going to go align my eyes again using the same eyeliner, the same mascara, and then we'll be back to compare the looks. I will also do some comparison swatches to other quads that I have in my collection. Here are both of the finished eye looks. I absolutely love both of them. I really, really do. Let me know down below which one you guys like. The left eye definitely has more pink. The pink is definitely that prominent color. I love it. I really, really do. I think these are both wearable everyday looks. So far I am really, really impressed with this new quad. Now I did pull out several Tom Ford quads that I want to swatch. I probably am not going to be swatching all 4 colors of each quad, maybe just 1 or 2 shades, but there are definitely some quads that I think are going to be pretty similar. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Again, to start with, I'm going to re-swatch the brand new Hazy Sensuality so that those swatches are fresh, and then I'll go in with those new quads. So there is Hazy Sensuality. The first quad that I picked up here is another one of his wet dry formulas, and this is Cognac Rose. So I thought I would swatch this pink, or this kind of like pinker shade, as well as that shimmer right there, that champagne. So that is a different color, and then now that pinker shade, and that definitely has more brown in it. So I would say Cognac Rose is not similar at all. Next is Body Heat. Again, you've got that champagne shimmer shade right there, and I would say that that champagne shimmer is very close to the new one in Hazy Sensuality. You also have 2 brown shades down here, so I want to swatch both of those. So that first one has a completely different undertone, and so does that second one. So the only shade I think is similar is that highlight shade there in Body Heat. Next is my Holy Grail palette. This is Nude Dip. I'm going to swatch that shimmer right there. It actually isn't very, it's not all that close. But there's also this pink one. The pink is definitely more similar, and then you do have this brown, and the brown is not similar to Hazy Sensuality. The brown is definitely similar to Body Heat, but not the brand new one. Here is Honeymoon. So I thought I would swatch that highlight shade as well as that pink. I'll start with that pink. So there's Hazy Sensuality and there's Honeymoon. I don't think those are similar at all. And then this shimmer I think is going to be a little bit too gold. So there again is Honeymoon and here's Hazy Sensuality. So I don't think that Honeymoon is similar at all. So here's Burnished Amber, and I just want to use that pink right there. Now this is a different formula. So it's a little bit more pigmented. So that's probably the closest that we've seen so far, but it is a completely different formula. I have ran out of space on my arm, so I'm going to quickly swatch on my other side and we'll keep going. Here is the Quad Mercurial. This is the quad that I initially thought of that might be similar, so I'm going to swatch all 4 shades and see how they compare. So that first highlight shade is pretty similar. I'd say the second highlight shade's pretty similar. The pink in Mercurial is very different. And that brown is also a lot different. So I would say that the 2 highlight shades are very similar. Here is First Frost. I'm going to swatch the pink. The white is not going to be similar at all. And then I am going to swatch the browns and see how close the browns are. So I'll start with the pink and I'll just place it down here. So it is definitely more pink, so I would not say that it is similar at all. Now for these browns. I would not say that that one was similar. And that one I don't really think is very similar either. And the last quad I pulled out is this Soleil et Lune, and I'm just going to swatch this shade down here, kind of a highlight shade. It's more coppery than the rose and the gold, so I would not say that this is similar either. So after swatching all of the quads, there are definitely some shades that are similar. There's some repeat shades, but I don't have anything that's going to be a complete dupe for this quad, which is good. I'm really happy to hear that. I do think that this is a beautiful quad. It's definitely my color story. I love this formula. I have been wearing it for years. I know that it is good. It is going to last all day. This is a formula that is very long lasting. It's going to make my eyes look good all day long. And I do really appreciate that about the Tom Ford shadows. They are really good. The first quad that I reviewed, Peach Dawn, I was not very impressed. I am very impressed with this one. I really do like it. I would love to hear from you guys what your thoughts are. Do you like this quad better? There is still one more quad that I have to review, and that one is Golden Hour. I haven't gotten that one in the mail yet, so as soon as I get that one, I will get a video up and review that one for you as well. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.